What's up, you guys? I'm finally doing the Goliath build on the Kraton. Man, I've been waiting on parts. I still haven't got everything. I'm still waiting on some stuff from Voltage Hobbies and another set of the M.I.P drive shafts. But this is going to be my build. I got a V3 diff, the battery case, the M.I.P drive shaft, some hot racing stuff, the fast steady bearing kit, and the chassis. So I'm gonna get this thing going, but I just wanted to show you guys. This is basically what this looks like right now. I have the Voltage Hobbies shock towers already in there. I've been using those, and GKA rear arm braces at the front and rear. So I'll end up reusing these. The hot racing brace, it's been good, but I'm changing it out to the Voltage Hobbies one, so everything is matching. This has always been stock. Straps broke on this. I just used these blue straps I had. I'm going to change over to that. And I already had that, the upper arm brace and the steering rack under there, so I'm going to reuse those. And my RPM arms, and that's about it. So I'm going to end up cutting these out of here and just doing one single. I don't run two batteries in this anymore, so I don't need that setup. And I'll reuse my Savox servo and my hot racing servo mount. And that's about it, dude. I'm going to clean everything up. Change all the fluids out in the diffs, put all new bearings and everything, rebuild all the shocks. I was going to upgrade to the V3 shocks, which I will eventually. I just couldn't find a good deal on them. I checked everywhere, and yeah, I didn't find a good deal, so I'll wait on those. These still been fine. These have the Techno locking ends on them here, so dude, they've been fine. I haven't had an issue at all with them. So I'm going to rebuild them, new fluid, and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this, get tearing into it, and I'll just show you a little bit at a time as I get going. And then once I get it built and finished, I'll show you all that. Alright guys, so there it is, all torn apart. And yeah, wasn't that bad. Easy, quick, you know, just took everything off in sections. I'm gonna tear down each section and clean up. Got a lot of cleaning up to do. I'll get this switched over to the new frame. I'm gonna try to do a bearing here instead of these bushings. And I don't know if I'm gonna reuse this, but there it is, torn down. Alright, I'll get going on the cleanup. I won't show any of that, but once I get putting back together, I'll show you what I got. So I got the front completely torn apart. I'm going to get this diff case changed out from the first version to the V3, the second version to the V3 diff. Use my voltage tower. But yeah, man, everything still looks good in here. Everything still looks good. So yeah, I'm gonna get this all switched out, all bearinged up, everything cleaned up, shock wall changed out, re-grease all of these, and I'll assemble everything back together with the new diff and the new lower brace, and then yeah, then I'll get started on the rear and we'll go from there. Alright guys, I got this thing fully rebuilt. The V3 diff, we got the lower arm mount on, and yeah, everything's coming together really good, dude. There was nothing broken in here, and the diff, everything was great. But if you remember, I said I wanted to change these out from the little bushing. Well, I didn't have any bearings to do that, but when I went into the Fast Steady bearing kit, I found 4 of these bearings, and that is exactly what they are supposed to replace. So they will just pop right in there. We'll get rid of those, the one out of the bottom, and then we'll rebuild this side right here with 2 bearings, and there you go. No more bushings in there. Pretty cool. Alright, well, I'm going to finish this up, and then I'll get started on this. I got the front done like I showed you before. Got it all reassembled and started getting it put onto the plate. Got my voltage front brace on. Again, when you are doing this, definitely don't tighten everything up. Get everything in there nice and loose, and then get it all snug down. As you can see, it is just a perfect fit. Everything fits great. Couldn't be more happier with this, man. Alright guys, so here we are. We're back onto the rear now of this thing. I've got the tower pulled off. I'm going to get this pulled apart, start cleaning up, changing out my diff fluid, and the bearings here. I ended up getting in the Voltage Hobbies rear tower and the wing stop. And I'm going to go ahead and get the M.I.Ps put into the rear. And then once the front ones come in, I'll do the front again. Yeah, these are just, they're tapered. They're actually the same size here, but then as it comes up to the drive cup, it's 6 millimeters thick, which is usually right where they bend. A lot of times I notice that's where mine is bending. So, you know, and then with these ends right here, I wanted to try them because, you know, of just the thickness and what they're made out of. I think I have one right here that I did break, you know, and if you see how that looks, it is thick on one side and very thin on the other, you know. So yeah, that's not, you know, so that's why I wanted to try these and just upgrade them. I know they're a little pricey, but hopefully they're worth it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this all torn down, cleaned up, and put back together. All the fluids changed out, shocks rebuilt, and we'll go from there. I got the whole rear rebuilt, all assembled, and back on the car. The Voltage Hobbies rear brace, the wing stop. Yeah, rebuilt the diff. Everything looked good. Everything's back in. I have the electronics put back in. Went ahead and got rid of the bypass and just soldered up one end on there. Got the battery box in there, the V3. Servo, everything good. Wired everything in. And dude, looking good. I got the M.I.P drive shafts in the rear. No more dog bones. These are the CVDs in the rear now. Got the dog bones here. And yeah, I got to rebuild the shocks tomorrow. It's kind of late, and I'll get those going, rebuilt, get them put back on the rear, and then I'm going to concentrate on this, get this all rebuilt. I'm going to clean the motor up, clean it, pull it apart, rebuild the diff, and then I want to strengthen this up too in the center. So I'm going to use the Hot Racing, the aluminum center brace, and the get rid of the plastic and the center diff mount. Use those two. My bearings for that, and that's gonna be it. Alright guys, there it is, man. Completely done. Everything, shocks rebuilt, everything done. I am gonna go with the V3 shocks, but I went ahead and got these done. Had no issue with these at all. Braces in, all the V3 boxes in. Everything came out really clean. I love it. Everything went back together. I had no issues, no breakage. Got all the bearings done. The M.I.P drive shafts. I'll get the ones for the front going, finished up, and yeah, very cool. I'm definitely liking it. Again, Thanks to everyone. Dude, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And this came out great. I can't wait to get out there and bash it. There's all the center diff stuff and the hot racing center diff brace and the mount right there, all done. So we got the front good, the center, and the rear, and the chassis. Very cool. Alright guys, I appreciate it. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.